Well, the time has come. It is time for the semifinals of that Winter Rallycross series. As you will see on the bracket on your screen, we have Griffin Soul from Diecast Motorsports going against Craigster Nelson Sr. Now, as you can see, both cars are lined up here in the staging lanes, with Griffin Soul running at 3.309 is the fastest pass on the track so far. His opponent, Craigster Nelson, his fastest pass being at 3.346. Not too far apart, but this should be some good races, guys. So let's head up to the starting line and see what they got. It is race one. We got Craigster Nelson coming up to the line first, ready to roll. Griffin, are you... Griffin? Oh, there he goes. He got the engine fired. Might have had some starter issues. Not too sure what happened there, but he's up to the line. He's ready. I'm ready. Are you guys ready? Drivers, watch the lights. Green light coming down. Griffin takes about a good car, 2, possibly 3 car lead on that. And folks, look at what we have here. Griffin has beat the fastest time that he set for this track so far with a 3.289. Here you go on the replay. If you look, you're going to see Craigster Nelson actually pop a couple wheelies right there midway down the track. Unfortunately, when you get the front tires off the ground, it's going to slow you down. So we have a beautiful run from Griffin, putting down another track record, beating himself. Well, that's race one. Let's get back up to the starting line and let's see what happens on race two. It's race two. Let's see what happens here, folks. We got nobody? Oh, okay, Griffin comes up to the line first this time, and it looks like Craigster's kind of stalling him out, maybe trying to get in his head a little bit, see if he can pull a win on him. Drivers, watch the lights. There's the green, we're coming down. We actually have Craigster with, it looks like he won with about he did. Looked like he had about a half a car lead the whole time, but only won by 0.004. That means Griffin was pulling back on him on that last few hundred feet of that track. Here you go from the replay. He has got about 3/4 of a car lead. Craigster is actually trying everything he has to keep ahead of him. And right at the end, you can see Griffin trying to reel him in, but doesn't have enough real estate to pull by him and take a 2-0. So you know what that means, folks? We're going to go to a race 3, switch the lanes back, see who can move on. All right, guys, we'll see you back up at the starting line. This is it for the marbles. Who moves on to the final? We have Griffin coming up to the line early. Craigster trying this stalling route again. Let's see if it works for him. Drivers, watch those lights. There's the green light. Griffin pulls an early lead, pulls 3 to 4 cars. And can you believe this? Griffin has yet again beat his previous time he just set 2 races ago with a 3.283 now. This driver is just getting better and better each time he hits that track. I don't know if it's him doing the tuning, who's doing the tuning, but they are dialing in this car perfectly to get them to the finals, which you just see right here that they were able to do. The team at Diecast Motorsports that have been putting this car together, tuning this car, racing this, eliminating drivers each step of the way, have by far done the best that we have seen. I'm really excited to see what he's able to do in the finals and to see who he's going to be going against. That race will be coming next. But for right now, we want to thank Craigster Nelson Sr. He was a great driver, put up a great challenge, but we will be moving on. Griffin Soul from Diecast Motorsports. Underneath, you will see his 3.283, which is his fastest time of this series and the fastest time at Momentum Raceway. All right, folks, let's get back up to the starting gate. Let's get our other 2 drivers introduced and see the other side of the semifinals. We are back in the staging lanes. That was some great racing we just saw from Griffin Soul and Craigster Nelson Sr. But it is time to focus on the 2 drivers on the right side. It is their time to shine, which is Lily the Dog and Christopher Flores. Now, fastest pass for Lily the Dog is 3.310, which she ran consecutively in a row last series, going against Christopher Flores with a 3.394. All right, let's head up to the starting line and get these races started. It is race 1 of the right side semifinals. Christopher Flores gets up to the line pretty quickly. All right, we got Lily the Dog. She's now on the line. Drivers, watch those lights. There's the green light. We're coming down. Lily the dog just pulling away from Christopher Flores like it wasn't nothing. And oh my goodness, that is exactly why. She just ran a 3.297, her fastest time of this series. She has now broken into the 2 on the 10ths on this track. That is remarkable because the only other driver that is in the 2s, as you know, is Griffin Soul. They are getting this car ready for the finals, as you can see right there with that time. All right, back up to the starting line we go so we can check out race 2. It is race 2. We have switched lanes. Can Lily the dog close this out in 2 races? Drivers are both at the line, so we're ready to go. Drivers, watch the lights. There's the green light. Christopher Flores with the whole shot, half a car lead, but then Lily the dog pulls and walks around him on the last quarter part of that track, running at 3.334. Not her fastest time that she just put down on the last run, but it still is enough to get her onto the finals. Here in the replay, you're going to see the whole shot definitely goes to Christopher Flores. He has a car lead on her by the time we hit that first cone. But when we hit the middle track cone, we are now dead even. 3/4 cone, and there she goes, getting about a 2-car lead. So she overcame and was out about 3 cars from the start of that race to give her that win. Not too sure if she just kind of got a little sluggish on the start, got a little comfortable because she just ran her fastest pass. Not sure. Either way, she has won that race and she has now moved on and locked in her spot as the other finalist in the Winter Rally Series. All right, heading back up the track, we're going to pull up the bracket, and we are going to thank Christopher Flores for competing and doing everything that he could to try to win this. But we have moved Lily the dog on. She is now going against Griffin Soul from Diecast Motorsports. If you take a glance below each driver, we have posted their fastest pass that they have made this series. These 2 drivers are only separated by a mere hundredths of a second, which should bring an extremely competitive finals for us to watch. All right, one last thing to note, the finals will be a best of 5, so the driver has to win 3 to be named the champion. All right, everyone, we want to thank you guys for watching as always. We will see you on the next one.